Hi everybody, and you're very welcome along to our Keep It Short, Sweet and Simple series all about property. Today I want to touch briefly on the ORS inspection. So basically, as a managing agent, we are responsible for carrying out inspections in all our landlords' properties to make sure that they're really up to standard. But in the last 24 months, our landlords have been contacted directly by the ORS, and of course they're starting to panic. They're asking that an inspection be carried out. So basically, what is the ORS and what's their role? So the ORS, they are a private engineering and consultancy, building consultancy firm. And working in conjunction with Laoghaire, Rathdown County Council to make sure, carrying out inspections to make sure that they are fully compliant with the housing regulations of 2019. And also the Housing for All plan have committed to carrying out 25% of inspections annually on rental properties. So it's huge, so they do need the resources. So basically, the inspections are routine, they're standard, but you've got to be sure, the landlord's got to be sure that the property is up to standard. They're carried out normally about every 4 years, at least every 4 years, but maybe a little bit more frequently if any issues are thrown up during the inspections. And then, the owners would say, God, the landlords would say, God, how come they're contacting us directly because you're managing the property? But basically, it's the landlord's, not the managing agent's responsibility to ensure that the fire safety, the structural and planning are in compliance. That's why they're really contacted directly. And but I will say the letters that the owners receive from the ORS, they can be a little bit menacing, and that's why they start panicking. Oh God, what's wrong with my property? But I would just to reassure you and say, don't worry, the inspections are standard. It just means if there are any issues, they'll be dealt with. And it's just to make sure they're fully compliant. So as your property managing agent, we make sure that we will close out those issues in a timely manner.